Chuck. Stay right there. Stay. I know, right? It's been a while. Heads up. Move on over. Get rid of your leash. So you're not getting tangled in anything. YouTube. This is going to be a real-time video. I have a unique tree to do today. And it's got to be done now. It is Sunday. Wait till noon to start. Give people a break. I've been working on this one block for like 2 weeks now, from house to house, making a lot of noise. 6 days a week. So this is actually going to make it the 7th, but it'll turn into like 14 or 11 or 12 in a row, including today. So I wanted to give everybody a little bit of quiet. Going rain or shine too. Anyway, here's what I got today. I have got a maple on a job that I've been working on. And it's got a cavity at 30 feet with wood grown, straight up high crown, wood grown maple, and it lost a limb some time ago. It's calloused up around it, but it's a really bad cavity. It leans and towers out up over the house, and I have to get it down. It's going to require that I hitch. Sorry, my truck's still a little cold, so she's not shifting proper. It was really cold last night. It's going to require that I hitch tops out that are of some bit of substance, and I don't think that the trunk will handle it, so I have to rig the trunk back. So I'm going to do this in real time. I'm going to try and focus on what I'm doing as I'm doing it. But I work alone, so see, this is the dilemma with working. One of the dilemmas with working alone. I work alone, so there we go. A little more room there will be better. Sorry. I work alone, so there is no running on a line when I fold the top. There's no shorts. There's pretty much only short stops, and that could create a little bit of a problem for me. I don't know how it's going to come apart. All I know is that at the end of the day, I want this thing at the very least down so I can finish this project up. Because I've been on this one project in this neighborhood for this will be my 4th day. Albeit this is an add-on on the project, but still, I would love to be able to collect my money. And I don't bill until I'm complete. So that's how it's going. You know, we better move up a little bit. I don't like that kind of sinking there. A little uneven ground. There we go. Alright, so I gotta dump my truck. And next time we're on camera for part 2, we're going to be doing a survey of the property and looking at the tree. Thanks for watching. Alright, we're rolling up on the site. I got 3 points on this job. I have the removal of the damaged tree. I have the removal of another small tree and cleaning up brush. I'm focusing on the removal of the damaged tree. And like I said, anything on here is going to be real time. So if it takes a while to develop, sorry, it's just going to be easier for me to get it out there. We'll take a quick look. First thing I'm going to do is right now we're going to do a survey of what I have to do. I'm going to set up my mats for placement. We're going to place them. We're going to get on it. So, cycle my hydraulics, get them starting to heat up. Like I said, it was pretty cold last night. Grab my helmet. You can see that's the wound right there. I'm going to go up to another level of nubs. I'm going to tie it back to that tree. And I'm wondering if I should drop it down and anchor it. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Rather than just tie it back. My concern is, I don't know how much further than that first big crotch I'm going to make it is above the pine tree. If I can make it high enough there, I shouldn't have any real issues. So I'm going to tie it back, and if I have to, I can retie that back tree to an anchor further back. Our upside is, all the brushes out here, of course, but our upside is that tree curves away enough where everything is pulling. We got like a straight line for everything, so anchoring it back really helps. The other thing is that the cavity is a little bit off to the side, which also helps. It's not buckly. If it faced directly under the lean, it would be bad. I'm going to say I can make it beyond the first big crotch to the second crotch, which should give me enough to do what I need to do. So, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to set mats out, and we're going to want to point straight at it, and I'm not going to want to be right underneath it. So right underneath my lowering crotch is going to be here, so we're actually pretty close. Okay, this is what I'm ending up with. It's probably going to put my turret right here, which gets me out okay. The reason I'm coming in on an angle is to make sure I got full stabilizer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up, I'm going to tie it back relatively high to the next tree, and then I'm going to drop an anchor line from the next tree back to something else, sort of like an A-frame. We'll know immediately from between the trees if there's slack, if we're starting to pick up, if we're moving into a safer territory in regards to rigging. So let me get the truck in here and we'll set her up, and then we'll go from there. All right, here we go. We're going. This is going to be the last bit that's going to be in part one, and then from there on in we're going to be in real time. We're going to pull out a bunch of lines and I'm going to go over everything, and that's when we're starting real time. But this is it. We're driving in. We're on our mats. On mats all the way around. Rears are up, fronts are up, looking good. We are really right where we want to be. I got good throw to my stabs, so everything's good there. I was running around with Odin, so usually I keep my climbing gear in the truck. So let's get this back there. I'm going to pick out the lines I want. And okay, this is my bailout line. I do not wear fall arrest gear. I wear bailout gear because I'm working alone. So there's that. Now the important friggin' stuff. Oh, of course, my saddle. This is what I'm going to use to bind the trees together. And then I have these 5/8 lines. Take this one that I use predominantly for pull line. These are what I'm going to use to anchor the tree back. And this line, so I don't have to keep going up and down. I take a short line with me. And I'll just hitch and clean as I go. All right. So that is where we need to be. All right, and this will end part one. I'm gonna fuel up my topper, sharpen it up nicely, and from here on in, we're gonna be doing a real time, starting with me climbing up into the basket. So we'll see you in part two.